good afternoon, and I'm thrilled to be here today to talk about the one thing that we all have in common, our clothes. Now, have you ever thought about how our clothing choices can reveal so much about who we are, how they can influence our mood, behavior, and even our career prospects? For example, we see Mr. Bremner walking around with casual formal, but at the same time, if you take a look at his socks, they never fail to impress you. From what we see from Mr. Bremner, we involuntarily respect him because of his suit. But at the same time, we also feel comfortable and safe talking to him because of his playfulness and his outgoingness. In other words, his socks can talk. In fact, what his socks say about his personalities may be more trustworthy than what he says. Clothes can say a lot about our personalities. And today, I want to take you on a journey that explores the fascinating science behind clothing and how it can reflect our personalities. So let's start by asking ourselves, what's the first thing that comes to our mind when we see someone dressed in a certain way? Do they seem confident, professional, or maybe they're more approachable and laid back? Studies have shown that our clothing choices can impact how we feel and how others may perceive us. For example, dressing professionally can help us appear more competent, trustworthy, and successful, especially in the workplace. Additionally, our clothes can even affect our behavior. For example, research has found that wearing a lab coat can increase one's attention and focus, mimicking a doctor or a scientist. But clothing isn't just about appearances. It's a form of self-expression that can show the world who we are, what we believe in, and what we stand for. Our clothing choices can reveal our personalities, values, and interests. For example, in general, if you're someone who loves bold and vibrant colors, it might say that you are outgoing and adventurous. In contrast, if you prefer simple and neutral tones like black and white clothing, you might be more introspective and reserved. Now, that might explain why Mark Zuckerberg has a closet full of white shirts, which might also explain why he married an Asian lady. Now, let's dive into the exciting world of fashion psychology. This fascinating field explores the relationship between fashion and the human mind, and how our clothing choices affect our mental health and well-being. One area that fashion psychology addresses is body image. Now, we live in a world that often promotes unrealistic beauty standards, leading to negative self-image and low self-esteem. You see, when we try to copy an influencer, let's say Kim Kardashian or John Legend, we're actually putting their style over our own. This means that we are actually putting others higher than ourselves, and this is the beginning of the process where we destroy our confidence. By dressing with our own taste, we think of ourselves just as high as those influencers. And this leads to more self-assurance, which in turn may improve our mental health. Fashion psychology also examines how clothing choices can reflect our identity. They can help us connect with like-minded individuals who share our values. Our clothes can also be a way to express our cultural heritage, beliefs, and interests. Remember International Day? Remember all those people around you wearing their national clothes? That is definitely a way to show and express one's cultural background. In conclusion, our clothing choices are more than just a matter of practicality or style. They can reveal our personality, express our identity, and even affect our mental health. They can even affect our career prospects. As we think about what we wear each day, let's be more intentional and mindful about the messages we send to others. Let's embrace our unique style, rock it with confidence, and last but not least, let our clothing be an extension of who we are. Thank you.